There's Tina. She's going right to town. Ooh, she's nursing her baby just fine. And the other babies are over here. As I stagger my way through the potato garden here. We'll go. Hello, Sarah. Nice looking baby you got there. Jack, he makes these stocky looking calves. They all look like Mike Tyson from the front. Don't you? You look a little bit butchy. Big long back legs and healthy front shoulders. Little wee head. And those proportions make for easy way out when the cow's having a calf. So yeah, I'm really pleased with Jack's product there. Look at butt. I'm not so pleased with this. She's got one teat there, or a few of them. This baby is too little, and you see what I was saying on the poor cow. She makes so much milk the baby can't even drink it all. See, her teats are so puffed out. Nobody's hurting your baby. Just stay calm. Hey, cowie. Come on here. Just need a tickle, eh? There you go. Good girl. And she's still cleaning a little bit there, but they got her on that one. Hello there, little monster. Get busy. Your mom's bursting at the seams there. Come on. So who else we got here? This is Beatrice. She's a super pet, aren't you? Yeah. Good girl. Are you looking after that baby? That's a girl. And then Sophie. There she is. So she's like, you better watch him. He might try something fancy. Hey? Let's see here, Auntie Sophie. Yeah, that one belongs to Beatrice. And Sophie's baby's on the ground here behind her here. This little this little guy. Just look at you, you little fuzzy little thing. Looks like a teddy cow, don't you? Looks like made by that teddy bear company, a gunned cow. Any Sophies? Yeah. And so then what you want to watch for now is the calves. They get too much milk, too rich, and they'll get what's called scours. And then they can be medicated for that. They get basically Imodium for cows, but that's a very healthy little calf bum right there. Yeah, let's pat him, just because you guys need to see this. There you go. Have some milk. Yeah, good job. Get it. That's what it's all about. Sophie doesn't have a lot of milk. Not like Dahlia, or not like Sarah, just engorged. And this is her second calf. The calf doesn't look like it's hurting one little bit, so she's making the correct amount. You don't want to, why have an engorged cow for nothing? And there, we can see the bum on that one if we zoom. And it looks tidy too. So, and it's peeing out of the right spot. It's not spraying out crooked or anything. Like, everything's properly formed by the look of it, so that's good. All right, who's next? What did Bliss have? That's the question. Yeah, lick him. She probably needs a good cleaning. Get your tongue right in her ear. Perfect. That's where the saying come. You know how people, sometimes their hair parts different in the front, and they call it a cow lick. If you've ever had a cow lick you, you will understand why they say that. It's very coarse. It's like being brushed with a steel brush. Candy cow, you gonna have a baby anytime soon? Let me feel here. Hey, Kelly. Oh no. But she's got a double door garage there. Like, shouldn't have a problem coming out of that. Should it, Candy Cow? Hmm? Yeah? Scratch. There you go. Good girl. She's a very good mother. And she'll, look at, she hasn't even had the calf yet and she's already got a wash tub of milk there. Yeah, it's not the greatest for a milk cow, sure. But I don't need that many milk cows. So here's Curly, the oldest cow on the place. Mustn't touch it, I call her. And her daughter Casey. Look at, see, she's tucking her chin in. She knows that's the guy that does the petting. And so it looks like it's like an act of aggression, the way they tuck it in like they're going to charge, but they're not. They're like preparing for a back scratching when they do that. And some people that don't know cows, they take it the wrong way, like, oh no, look at it. But it's almost a submissive stance. When they do that, you know they're not going to charge you. They're looking for you to give them a rub. And she is really quite a snuggly cow. Dreadfully afraid of two-leggeds, and she's never been able to overcome it. And on a good cow, you'll see the front is a little bit narrower and it's wider to the back. Because there's birthing hips, right? And she's a very nice looking cow, other than the fact that she's pushing 13 or more. I'm not sure, I'd have to look it up, but she's been around a while. Okay, I was missing one cow, but I think I see it up there. We're gonna go see that one, Tinkerbell. Nope, that's not Tinkerbell. That's Bunny. She snuck up the back way. We've already looked at her. It's an interesting sign. We need to find Tinkerbell. She should not be calving this early. Not at all. But where is she? That's a good question. Where's Tinkerbell, Bunny? You're supposed to stick with her. Huh? I think we already looked at you too. Yeah. This is Maggie. Yeah. Tail gone. And that's Bliss. We'll go see Bliss because you guys haven't seen the Bliss baby yet. There you can see irrigation that's coming up next. See all these you can see these little lines? Those aren't cow trails. Those are water ditches, and they follow the level of the land, and so you can run the water over onto all the high spots, and that's how you irrigate the hayfield in the summer. Look at this calf's got quite a bit of chocolate color to it. And I don't know if the black limousine, when they're born brown, if they stay that way, or do they change to black just like an Angus? Look at the wash tub udder on her. Goodness me. Brand new baby. And it's got jewelry. That's the first boy. Hooray. Good job, Cowie. Ah, you did a good job. Should we tickle you a little bit? Okay, here. Everything looks fine in the exit. Massive big udder. None of them are, they're all looking, yep, they've all been sucked on. They're all clean. Hey, Bliss Bliss. She was born perfectly tame. Look, she never made a fuss. You could walk up to her and pet her anytime you liked. Well, we want to see your baby. Can we see you? Let us have a look. Look at that. How are you, mister? Welcome to planet Earth. Short necks, long back legs. Yeah. Come in, come here. No. Where's Mama? He's still staggery a little bit. But look at the knuckle joints on him. That's the next thing you look for, is how fast will he grow? And then you look at his knee joints and his ankles and stuff, and the rule is 0 risk. And it's much safer and calmer over there, so, and that's okay. Everybody's healthy, she's fine. We need to find out what happened to Tinkerbell. more to the point. Finding a cow that's trying to hide is even better than an Easter hunt. Okay, here we are in the barn. They won't be hungry. Look at, see all the hay there? But I still haven't found Tinkerbell. Oh, there she is. Fill in her face. She's right down there. All is well. What are you doing down here, Tink Tinks? Oh, you got rooting in the mud again too, eh? Got some itches that you can't scratch? There you go. Okay. No worries. We got all the cows. All right. I'm gonna scratch in this hay because the reason we came here actually is to get a load of hay in the pickup. This is interesting. Look at that. Melissa's baby. See that little speck down there? That's her little guy. The little boy we just looked at up on the top of the field. He's come down and across the other side there. That way, he's headed for over to meet these other calves. And Bliss, she's not sure what to think about it, but she's coming around the other way. How did you lose your baby? Huh? She's a very good mom. Bliss and Beatrice are sisters, full sisters, same mom, same dad, except that Beatrice is, Betty had Bliss, and then she had a couple of bull calves, and then the next one after that was Beatrice. So, but the same bull, same cow. And it's interesting, they look quite different. Beatrice has got a real female cow look to her, Bliss, this one here, she's got a real female cow look to her. And Beatrice is quite a bit more stocky, beefy looking. There he is. Oh, he come back up the hill. I don't know if you can hear him or not. He's belly aching a little bit there. Come find your mom. What do you run down there for, silly? He must have been sleeping. This is my guess. He was sleeping, and Bliss tried to sneak away and get some hay because she saw me putting the hay in, and then he jumped up, missed his mother, and came down the wrong way. But there, he found her. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. He's not that small. He's not a little baby. And that's interesting too. Male calves and female calves, there's probably some kind of a percentage where the males would be a little bit bigger, but on average, but generally from 100 yards away, you can't tell. There they are. The new mom and her baby. And so I've scratched let's pan you around here. Beatrice and Sophie are still down there. They got their two babies on the inside and the other two. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 over here. Bliss's makes 5. And they're all, I've scratched the hay in here, and they're all on their way to have a little bit more. They shouldn't be too hungry though, because there was still some hay, but they like it. Same old thing, right? It was all, the coarse stuff was still left here. So if they were really hungry, they could have had some, but then they know that the stuff that they've kind of bunted it out of the way in the process of digging, they know that, see, because they're in the bottom. They're looking for the finds. Aren't you, Callie? Yeah, good girl. It's Tinkerbell. Now that we're on the topic, she's a small cow because that's her mom right there, Tina, the one that just had the one twin. Tinkerbell was Tina's first calf, and taking replacement heifers, it's a good rule of thumb, I mean, they might look nice and everything, but on average, you'll end up with a smaller animal. And my daughter was, not Tinkerbell, we have to keep Tinkerbell. And I got suckered in by my daughter, which always happens, by the way. She's terrible. And so we kept Tinkerbell, and sure enough, look at, she's physically a lot smaller. And so now she's suckered in by my daughter. Yeah. Here they are. Now once they all get over here and start chewing, then I'll go get the pickup and we'll come around and see if I can make it through that mud hole there. And oh, there's the twins decided to get up and have a look around. Once we get the two black ones side by side, you'll see there's quite a difference. Yeah, you stick close to your mom, that's a good idea. That's a big boy over there. Okay, gotta get the pickup, and we'll see if we can make it through that mud hole, and then I can close the other gates so the cows won't be able to get in this side. This time of year, I come out here every day, and so there's no need to haul a great big load. Oh, now look at, she's loving him up over there. Gonna have a cow lick. All right, see you there. Look at that. She's a beautiful day, and it's a plus day. Anything in the pluses is a good day this time of year. And I didn't film any more about trying to get the truck over into the hayfield because it started to rain and I didn't want to haul a bunch of hay home in the rain, so I put the truck on the other side where the little calves lay by the fence where I tucked the hay under for the cows. And I just put, I think it was 10 bales in the back, and I've got to move those tractors and stuff to get a little bit more hay. So I fed them one of the bales out of here, so there's 9 left in there, and I just tarped it for the night because it was dark. And now we're gonna see if we can't get the truck stuck in this mud. We'll feed them first, get some grain, and then once they go back over there, only scratch that hay back in, and they'll be hungry, and they'll go back over there, and then that'll give us the opportunity to get the truck through here through this muck at high speed, and we're gonna have to get that out of the way. A whole bunch of grunting work that's got to happen before we can get the truck there and get these babies grained. Feed them their grain, scratch the hay in, and then I'll see if I can film us getting stuck for you. Won't that be fun? Yeah.